let's see if I can say the name of this right, that's coming up. It's a fillable glass table lamp.
Oh my gosh, it's amazing.
Next hour. I didn't even know this was a thing.
I know, that's exactly
But apparently it's a thing. It's a fillable glass table lamp. That's coming up next hour. What else is coming up next hour? Is our brand new weekly deal drop. It's the Cozy Knit Throw with pom-poms. It's $31.95. You get a great little look at it there. And this is also brand new this week. Our weekly deal drops, they launch on Monday. And some of our most popular colors go quickly. Ivory, tan, olive, merlot, or navy. It's a nice big size, 60 by 50 inches. And that is 20% off. Another great value for $31.95. But we're kind of go back to the very beginning where it all began about an hour ago. We launched our very first and only Quilt Today special of the entire year. So come on in and celebrate fall with us. It's cute, it's cozy, it's charming, it's eclectic, it's boho, it's traditional. How are you going to decorate with your brand new quilt from Emryn House? Take a look. All right, we designed this quilt just for you, custom made here by our very own proprietary brand, Emryn House. And it's here today and one day only. Not only is it a beautiful combination of prints, you have florals, you've got paisleys, you've got this fun floral print, you've got solid colors woven in, but it's completely reversible. It's a nice medium weight. It's a beautiful, soft, fuzzy, sateen finish in a velour fabric that's machine washable, and boy is it heirloom quality. It's brand new, it's exclusive, and we just launched this an hour ago. Already more than 1,000 gone. 866-273 is your item number. We're gonna take $20 off the price, and you're not only getting a beautiful quilt, which is a fabulous symbol of family and tradition and nostalgia for a simpler time, for your grandmother's home, but a wonderful mix of the old and the new that you will probably make a part of your family tradition. If you pick one up tonight, you're going to get our best value of the year. It's completely reversible, but you're not only getting the quilt, but you're also getting 2 matching shams. We have it in all the sizes and all the colors right now. We have twin, we have full, we have queen, we have king. It's the same price for the king as it is for the twin. It's $60 to totally refresh the look of your entire bedroom. So think about every bedroom in your home, whether it's a master bedroom, in a guest bedroom, there's nothing more inviting than a quilt. This is the blue that you see on our fabulous bed. My name is Sarah. If you're just tuning in, welcome to another hour of Emryn House. We did this last year. It was so popular. Several colors sold out early in the day, and we're off to a running start. Blue is certainly our #1 color tonight. Rebecca Wood joins me. She's been with us over 9 years here at HSN, and of course she's been your home tour guide for so many beautiful home decor and outdoor items on television for many years. So we love having you here, Rebecca.
I love being here.
I'll quickly give you a full tour of each of the colors so you can jump right in, but you're getting the quilt and the 2 shams for less than $60. An entire bedroom refresh. So here is our blue, and I'm not sure if you guys want to show the colors or we can show you the shams. We can do it either way. This is our gray, which is an unexpected color in a quilt, but I think I love it.
It's an earthy gray, which is, you know, it's not one of those kind of cold grays. It's definitely a warm, warm gray. So you've got a little bit of the beige in there with that gorgeous white background as well. Love the gray. So many people have gray in their homes right now, and that's a great way to work it in. This is called olive, and it is beautiful green, but when you reverse it, you called it. It's like a mushroom kind of a green. It is beautiful. The reverses on all of these kind of are jewel tones, but this one is where that peach and the corals and the golds really pop.
That's so pretty. That's been very, very popular, the olive.
That's gonna be the coffee.
Isn't this pretty? This is
So
the
pretty.
coffee.
And this is
so
the
you
reverse.
have every shade of taupe and brown. You've got some little peachy pinks and lovely ivories. This reverses to a nice, deep sort of espresso brown. So very rich color palette there. But again, all the neutrals. This will work with all your woods, whether it's painted or whether you've got wood furniture. Also, a lovely choice is our Merlot. If you like the cranberries and you like a little peach, a little pink, sort of an aubergine or almost eggplant color. And each one features this wonderful stitching.
It's vermicelli stitching. So what we wanted to do is take that classic look of a quilt with the patchwork print, but then we wanted to give it a modern twist. So we gave you that vermicelli stitching on both sides. You can see this now. I wanted to show you it's beautiful on both sides, and take a look. It's almost like a chocolatey Merlot, a chocolatey, wouldn't you say burgundy, like a brownish kind of? It's so pretty. This is one of those that is truly, you're gonna get it home and you're not gonna know which way you want to showcase it.
I know.
It's beautiful both.
Do I do the print side? Do I do the solid side? But it's really like getting two quilts in one, completely reversible. And all of these are just such an outstanding addition to any home. We love quilts. They remind us of our childhood. They remind us of our family. Each one of those quilts that you grew up with probably, you know, tells a story that goes back through time, where we never threw anything away. And we wanted to sort of share those memories with future generations. I hope you pick up your favorite today. Everyone's getting to quilt in two shams for less than $60. There's a fabulous accent pillow there as well, and maybe you have it on your side.
Right here.
I'll just remind everybody there is a fabulous third piece if you want to add the oblong lumber pillow to your order. It's only $14.95. I would not be surprised if this is very, very popular. I'll check with my producer. Yeah, everyone's adding the, why not add a $14 pillow, because pillows are expensive, and it incorporates that quilted print with a little bit of that denim vibe, and you'll see that it's available in all the same colors as our fabulous quilt.
And no two pillows of these will be the same, because it really is that true patchwork where they're kind of cut differently, so they all have a different little take on it. I love that. I love it. Chambray is so big, but we made it a soft chambray, and it brings it all together beautifully. There is a story with this, and so many times when you're buying something at a retail store, you don't get a story. You're just like, there's something. There's so much love and thought and time and effort went into this quilt. The people at HSN, the wonderful buyers, this was headed by Judy Block. She brought in her own quilt from home that she's had for decades, and she goes, I want to create something based on this, but something that people aren't gonna pack away, tuck away, be too afraid to use.
Right.
We want you to be able to use it. And so they took so much time placing each one of these together, making sure that they all played beautifully. Then once they got that perfectly done, they wanted to make sure the color saturation was perfect. They played with that, they told me, months. It would come back just a little bit darker, just a little bit, until it was absolutely perfect. When they showed me this, there was the same giddiness and the same pride as when my grandma would show me one of her new quilts. And I was so proud to sit there and watch it, and now to be able to share with you. When you get it home, you're gonna see why people love Emryn House.
And then when you reverse it,
should we do it?
It's almost even more beautiful, if that's possible. So you can completely reverse each and every one of these quilts to a solid color. And this is the most beautiful, the most rich, the most regal, glorious sapphire blue. And it is like a sapphire, the way that it catches the light. You see each one of these has a beautiful sheen to it. It reflects the light. It looks so beautiful. It looks so expensive. Even the weight of these quilts has a nice luxurious feel to it.
Yes, it's a wonderful medium weight. We wanted to make it a transitional piece throughout the different seasons, so you really can showcase it year round. So it's all of the best of velvet, which is, it's softer than a rose petal. I'm telling you, people keep going by this. It's one of the, have you ever heard somebody say, you feel it with your eyes before you even feel it with your hands? That's what this is. You feel it with your eyes, and then you come in, and so many people are like, they have to touch it because they can tell how soft and supple and how just the cozy is off the charts. Then what you're gonna be able to do is toss it in the washer, and it's gonna come out and you lie it just on the bed. You don't have to steam it. You don't have to iron it. It just lays perfectly. With Emryn House, we wanna make it always oversized because we know a lot of people, we heard from you, and you size up hoping to get that drape. We wanna give you that drape right off the bat. So if you order a queen, you're going to get that drape with just a queen. You don't have to size up.
So glad you mentioned that, because sometimes you think, oh, I'll order the king, but then the king is almost too big, or it's too long, or it's too wide. These are already oversized. So you're getting a lot tonight. Have you shopped around for beautiful tops of beds from designers or high-end department stores? You will spend a lot. And then what they want you to do is pay extra for the shams. Maybe they're not included. This is like a bed in a bag price. And I say that because what you get is going to exceed your expectations. Every single one of these is made with love. They're beautifully finished. There is not a loose hem, a stray thread. The quality of the fabric will just absolutely blow your mind. It feels so good against your skin. And a lot of times we do lie on the top of the bed, maybe just to read, maybe just to relax, maybe to hang out with our kids or our pets, or a glass of wine to watch TV. You don't have to find the soft side of the pillow, because this quilt is so comfortable. You'll want to wrap up and stay warm and cozy all winter long. But find your favorite shade. We're going to go through all the shades now to kind of give you a full look at each one of the shades in sort of extra large, big presentation, so you can really imagine what these look like on your bed. But I don't think you could go wrong here except to miss out. This is our only Quilt Today special of the entire year. It's our quilt day, as we like to say. And the price is going to expire at midnight Eastern time. Last time we did a quilt, it was exactly a year ago. Several of our colors sold out by morning. So our blue is #1. Most of you, at least half of you, are grabbing the blue. Several of you are getting 2. Maybe you're thinking about a guest room, or you've got a second home, a second bedroom you want to update. You can pick different color themes for different rooms, depending on the vibe, depending on your mood. But I think people really love this olive because every shade of green is represented here.
It's beautiful. It's a true jewel tone. And take a look at the reverse. I don't know if you'd call it an army. I think you called it a mushroom green. Is that right?
I did. I went with mushroom.
That. I see it because it's kind of got a grayish, earthy tone green, but it is rich, it is luxe, it is gorgeous, it's soft. You were talking about getting 2. I could see a lot of people getting this as a gift coming up for the holidays, because let me tell you, when they first cuddle with this is just one of those that you're never gonna take off the bed, because you're not going to want to not cuddle with it. You're not gonna trade it out for another blanket or another quilt, because nothing is gonna be this soft. I have never felt a softer blanket in my entire life.
It almost feels like silk. Do you know what sort of a raw silk looks
Yes.
like? It's not too shiny. It has sort of more of a satin
Sheen,
finish to
yes.
it, but a wonderful, beautiful, rich, high quality quilt that you're getting home today for less than $60. It's like getting each piece for $20. This quilt is $20. Each of the shams is $20. So that's our olive. I'm gonna go for coffee next, because I know a lot of you just want to work with some great neutrals. And it doesn't matter what type of bed frame or furniture you have. Quilts look great whether you have wood furniture, whether you have metal furniture. Maybe you've got one of those farmhouse style beds.
Yes.
Those are great. Or maybe you have white painted furniture. Maybe you've got some antiques. You've got some beautiful wood tones. This would go with all the wood tones and the ivories, but also has just like a little hint of peach to it, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it really does. Earthy tones, but very, very beautiful. This reminds me probably the most of what my grandmother would have made. There's something about the color tones that really, really do remind me. So I think this one has more of a farmhouse look. So if you do have those dark wood floors, light wood floors, and if you've got more of those earthy tones in the home, this is absolutely stunning. It is going to be a piece of art in your bedroom. I mean, somebody's going to walk in and that's what they're going to notice. They're not going to look at what's on your walls. This is art for your bedroom.
Look how pretty. Each one of these prints has its own personality too,
Yeah.
but the combination kind of really makes it flow beautifully, and they're also well balanced. You've got paisleys, you've got florals, you've got butterflies, you've got solid colors. This is the coffee color, which reverses to a nice deep brown, like a cocoa brown, like a really black coffee brown. I mean, that looks so beautiful. And you really see the vermicelli stitching come to life. It's got a texture to it.
It does. And this one almost looks like it's a contrasted stitching, but it's the way that it's made. Can we reverse this one? Because what I want to show you too is that each of these are made to reverse, so you could still have that peak of a beautiful quilt, but maybe you just want it to be a little bit. So I wanted to show you, maybe it's even a little bit less, like you just want a little bit of it right there, a tiny little bit. Take a look at how gorgeous that is. This looks so stunningly,
it just looks so inviting
and rich.
Makes you want to go to bed.
It does, it does. It makes you just want to cuddle up.
The puppies are going to love this.
And
the kids are going to love it.
Right? That's what's so great. My dogs sleep with me.
You don't have to baby these. You don't have to, you know, worry about, you know, oh, grandma's precious quilt. I'm going to show you the gray color next. And then we do have the Merlot on the other bed, so we can show you the Merlot in real time. But remember, what you're getting here tonight is really unprecedented. The quality, the value. For less than $60, you're redoing, you're redecorating your entire bedroom. Once you change the top of your bed, your room has a whole new look. You don't have to repaint, you don't have to do the wallpaper, right?
It's the easiest way to decorate, especially when you don't have to worry about babying it. You don't have to worry about ironing it or steaming it. This just is gonna have that beautiful drape no matter what. I thought this was gonna be the second. I don't know where we are. This is going to be the gray.
I do know we're getting limited actually in the twin sizes, and we've only started this show about an hour ago. So if you want the gray twin, we only have about 100 remaining. I know the twin in the coffee was also very limited. We only have about 100 there. And a lot of you love quilts on twin beds. If you've got a guest room with twin beds, you know, the kids moved out, and now you keep it as a guest room. Maybe you're shopping for twins for college dorms, or maybe you've got kids' rooms.
I actually have 2 twins in the same room on each side, and it is beautiful on both of those. If you have an Airbnb or if you have a cabin, this would be gorgeous. And I'll tell you, you'll get those 5-star reviews because when people cuddle up with this.
Let's show the reverse of the gray. Now the gray has every shade of gray plus a little bit of ivory, but this could also be, I love your suggestion, like a real masculine look. Or if you have animal prints, this would be like Hollywood glam with like an animal print accent. And then of course you add a little cottage charm when you fold it down. So you could go either all quilted look, all solid look, or of course when you reverse it and fold it down, it's beautiful from every angle. But even this has a beautiful light to it, a beautiful sort of reflective quality. So it looks rich, it looks expensive. It's not flat, it's not boring. It's not your basic quilt.
No. And then let's talk about quilts. Why are quilts so popular? You know what? You use them in so many different ways. You can use them as we're doing over the entire bed, or you could take this, and I'm just going to kind of show you. Another real popular way is to take it and just put it at the very foot of the bed, just like that. That's gorgeous. Otherwise, you can put this draped over a couch, draped over an armchair, or just use it as a piece of decor and put it on a blanket ladder, and then just use it to cuddle up. And then you place it right back, and it actually is going to draw your eye across the room to that blanket ladder and make it a piece of work, an artwork, right? So that's what I love about quilts. It's not just something that's flat color. It adds so much dimension, so much romance, so much drama and flair to your decor.
Okay, so there's our blue. Our blue is still #1. We have all the sizes. We have twin, we have full, we have queen, we have king, and you are getting matching shams. There's nothing else to buy. Of course, we do have matching sheets coming up for you. So stick around. We'll give you another look at our 100% cotton sheet set, which is just a screaming deal at less than $60. $120, you can do an entire new look for the top of the bed. You can do an entire sheet set. You can also add a darling little lumbar pillow. We've sold hundreds and hundreds of these already. You'll find it in all the great colors that tie back to our quilt set. And the cool thing is this is not just a pillowcase, you actually get the whole pillow included. So pillows are expensive, especially accent pillows, decorator pillows. But now we're gonna show you the look of our beautiful Merlot. This is a fabulous throw we have coming up a little bit later in the hour. A little sneak peek at our pom-pom weekly deal drop. So let's talk about the Merlot.
The Merlot, this is so gorgeous. I would probably say that this one has the most contrasted colors with it. Most of them are really gorgeous monochromatic, but because of the corals and the light peaches and the light pinks, there really is a little bit more of a pop to this one. So if you're looking for a pop of color, this would be the way to go. And the reverse is stunning. It is truthfully like a garnet, just a gorgeous, rich, deep red.
I love all the shades here.
Don't you?
I mean, from like an eggplant to sort of
how they placed them,
a wine tone. You have sort of a dusty rose. You've got a peach. You've got a little hint of like a grayish taupe color. And then, of course, the ivory. There's even a pop of red there. But when you sort of turn it down, then you have sort of, I think I called it sort of an eggplant color, which is just looks so rich. Look at how pretty that is. You can actually see that velour finish that gives it that sheen.
Isn't that so pretty? It glows. I say it literally is just a luminescent. And this is a great look at that vermicelli stitching. We've taken the traditional quilt and we wanted to modernize it. We wanted to give it an updated look, and that's what we've done with that vermicelli twist.
You know, I'd love for you to do, look at your bedroom right now. Is it inviting? Is it charming? Is it cozy? Is it saying, come on in, grab a book, grab a glass of wine or a cup of hot cocoa? Is it inviting you to cuddle up with your children or your grandchildren? Or is it inviting you to kind of sleep in on a Sunday and grab the newspaper and maybe serve mom or dad breakfast in bed? That's why we love quilts. Quilts take us back to another time, a simpler time, a time that maybe you remember or one that you wish for. We have that nostalgia for things that used to be around every single family. Now, nobody, well, I should say very few people are actually making homemade quilts from scratch. And if they are, well, kudos to you because it takes a lot of time. Every single stitch is made with love. In fact, you have a quilt.
I do. I wanted to share
from your
this.
family.
And my grandmother would be
that.
so proud that I'm bringing out. But my grandmother made this for my mom. They both passed away. So I keep this where the sun doesn't touch it, where my kids can't touch it, where my dogs can't touch it. But it's tucked away. I can't enjoy it. I can't love it. What we wanted to do is take that loved quilt that we all have, that our grandmother, our aunt, somebody who just spent hours and hours and hours made for us, but we want to give you that heirloom quality, but make it so you can actually love it and live in it. And like I always say, eat the pizza, drink the hot cocoa, cuddle up in bed, sleep with the dogs, then throw it in the washer, wash it, and this is gonna come out. This beautiful every single time. This is pre-washed too, I wanna mention. So the colors that you see, that saturation, you're gonna keep this saturation. Those jewel tones are gonna stay that rich, gorgeous, beautiful. If it's gonna be Merlot or blue, it's gonna stay that way because we've already done the pre-washing. So just know that, it's not something you're gonna lose the color over time.
So I hope you're finding your favorite color and your favorite size. We've only got a few minutes. We're gonna move on and we're gonna introduce you to all the matching pieces. We've got a great 220 thread count, 100% cotton sheet set coming up. We also have that little lumbar pillow. We've got the charming farmhouse village. We've got all kinds of beautiful things to sort of create that look in your home. Whether you're going traditional, whether you're going country, whether you're going French provincial or shabby chic or a little bit boho or maybe even modern. The way that you put a quilt in your home is totally up to you, and then you create the style. You create the look. Maybe it's eclectic, maybe it's fun, maybe it's whimsical. That's the wonderful thing about a quilt is that there are so many options. All you do is pick your favorite color and it will transform your room. So walk into one of your bedrooms right now and just close your eyes and imagine what it would look like if you had a brand new quilt. Quilts with these rich colors, quilts with these nice, hefty weights to them. I mean, they feel substantial. They look like you spent a fortune, and anywhere else you would. It almost seems too good to be true that we're doing this set for less than $60, Rebecca, because this is not the quality, this is not the weight, this is not the beautiful velour, gorgeous, rich satin sheen that you're gonna find out there at retail. This is really a priceless look, so heirloom quality.
It is heirloom quality through and through. And one of the things you should know is when you're thinking about velour, what we did is it's all of the beauty and what we love about velvet, that soft rose petal feel, but we didn't give you the weight. So when you're taking a look, I love that you're showing it's medium weight, but it's not something that's so flimsy that you're not gonna feel it when you're wrapped. It is a transition transitional piece not only for your decor, but a transitional piece throughout the seasons. So it's not gonna be so stifling hot that you don't wanna use it, you know, in the summer months, but it's also going to be at least heavy enough to keep you warm in those winter months as well.
So if you are in a really cold climate, you could put this over another blanket. You could put it over a down comforter or a down alternative comforter. You could layer it. You could fold it and leave it at the bottom of your bed and pull it up halfway through the night. That's what I do. Like halfway through the night, I'm like, where's that blanket that's at the foot of my bed? I'm getting cold. This is just so charming. I think every household should have a quilt. There's just something about it that's so inviting, isn't it?
It is, and I think we're all looking for a simpler time right now, right? We're all stressed. The world seems to be going crazy. We're all trying to bring that nostalgia back to a time that we just remember cuddling up at Grandma's house and that favorite quilt that she made us or had ready for us when we would come over. That's what we wanted to create. We're all yearning for that simpler time, those memories of when everything just seemed to be easier. And this is such a great way to create that in your bedroom, where you can relax, where you can just sleep well, breathe easier, and we wanted to make sure it is going to be the coziest blanket you've ever climbed into. I am telling you, people just have to, you just want to rub, you just want to touch.
I can't wait for you to get it home. And I know that this is still a considered purchase. You're making a big decision to redecorate or to try something new. But I will tell you this, you're going to be so thrilled. Now, for some reason you don't love it, you can return it. We're always here for that. You've got 30 days to finalize your decision. But I really want you to touch this. I want you to feel this. I want you to see the size of the box it's going to come in, because you're getting a really big quilt, especially if you're getting the queen or the king size, for a really great price. And once you take it out of the box, you'll be like, wow, I can't believe I got that quilt for $20, because that's really what you're getting per piece. $20 for the quilt, $20 for each sham, because you're getting 3 pieces, less than $60. We've got 100% cotton sheet sets coming up. Those are also less than $60. A lot of you are adding that great little lumbar pillow, which is like a perfect addition. Of course, we designed it just for you, but you're getting something custom made. No one else has these quilts. No one else is doing this reversible style. No one else is giving you this beautiful, rich velour touch that really adds that kind of silky sensation to it. No one else did this print color combination.
Nobody spent months and months and months, you know, perfecting it. So that's what you get with HSN. This is a proprietary brand. You're not going to find it anywhere else. Also know with Emryn House, when you're ordering this, you do not have to order up a size. We make our quilts oversized. We heard from you. You love that beautiful drape without having to make it a bigger size, so you're going to get that perfect drape every single time.
So there is our Merlot. Here's our beautiful coffee. And then, of course, we've got our fabulous olive, which has been another fan favorite today. There's the blue that's on the bed, but maybe do something different and grab that beautiful gray. You can't go wrong with our today's special. The only thing you could do is miss out. We're already what we call overselling. We've already sold more than we thought we would, so that means it's gonna sell out earlier in the day, and that means our colors are gonna go quickly. In fact, last year when we did this, several of our colors sold out so early in the day, we did not have presentations later in the day. But if you order right now, I've got one for you. It's a great value. It's only today here at HSN that you could get the quilt. The quilt expires at midnight, and we will not do another Quilt Today special this entire year. It's our very special quilt day. So treat yourself. I know you're gonna love it. I know you're gonna be impressed. Look at all those fun pillows. Hey, there's no reason why you couldn't buy more than one of these if you like extra pillows on the bed, because you're getting such a great value here. $14.95. Pillows are expensive.
They are, and you get the insert, and they're washable. You can take the hidden zipper, take that insert out, and wash the pillow top.
Aren't those cute? Have you shopped for pillows? I don't know what happened to the price of pillows, but they just kind of went bonkers over the last few years.
Why are they so expensive?
I don't know. I was like, you know, looking for a pillow last year, and I was like, why is every pillow like $45, $60? It just doesn't make any sense to me. Well, they can be a lot better values here at HSN. So we'll give you a moment to kind of let that all trickle in. We're going to get to the 100% cotton sheet sets, but if you enjoy our fabulous set designers here at HSN, I want them to come decorate my home because everything in the studio looks so fabulous. You can actually buy our coffee tables. That's right, we sell coffee tables. I know a lot of you wouldn't guess that, but you can go to hsn.com right now, search coffee tables. You'll find them up to 20% off from all kinds of really great styles. So many things that we put on our website we don't have time for in our live show. And you'll also find everything in the Emryn House collection. So also type in Emryn, E-M-Y-R-N. You'll see everything in this great collection, including some of the matching pieces to the quilt set. And maybe you'll check out some of our great clearance items as well. We've got another one of those coming up, so don't go away.
Come celebrate my 30th anniversary with me right here on HSN. It's going to be filled with fabulous fashion, gorgeous jewelry, and lots of surprises. So mark the date on your calendar, and I'll see you there.
The HSN deal is a great value that we bring to you every day. Thanks to our long and valued partnerships with the brands you love most, we are able to offer amazing products at great values. Shop the HSN deal with confidence from us to you. Get the best deals on the things you love with the HSN card. As an HSN card VIP, you'll get all kinds of perks like VIP financing on so many items, plus extra flex on every item under $369 all day, every day. And VIP Thursdays are back starting August 8th. Includes fraud protection and there's no annual fee. Apply now and instantly get $10 off when you're approved. Call 1-800-695-1418 or visit hsn.com/HSN card.
DG2 is all about great fashion and incredible design for the stylish, modern woman.
Okay, if you thought that quilt set was an amazing buy, let me introduce you to these 100% cotton sheet sets, because these are also fantastic. If you have not shopped cotton sheets lately, I encourage you, do a little internet search, look for a cotton sheet set that's 100% cotton, and then look for a sheet set that includes the flat sheet, the fitted sheet, and 4 pillowcases. This is not business as usual out there at retail. Now at HSN, we like to give you more. We like to give you the flat sheet, the fitted sheet, and not 1 or 2, but we give you a total of 4 pillowcases for less than $60. It's less than $10 a pop. So if you love the quilts, we've got matching sheet sets. We've got them in solids. We've got them in prints. 100% brushed cotton, 250 thread count. So all natural fibers, cooling, moisture wicking, breathable, soft, washable. They just get better and better with every single use. We'll go through all the colors. What we have on the bed is our dusty rose, which looked nice with the Merlot in our quilt set. What else do we have?
We also, I love this. This is going to be our beige that you have here, and it's just a classic beige, a clean classic beige. This is going to be the blue that we have here as well. Now the blue is gorgeous, but you want to know what makes the blue even prettier? We've got the blue medallion that goes with it. I love these two together. Absolutely love these two together. Do you want to show it with the different colors that we have? For
No, keep going.
Okay. We also have the white, stark, gorgeous white, clean white. We have the sage. This is, I don't know what about this. I just think this is the most unique sheets that I've ever seen. This is called the fall floral.
Let's open that up
Isn't
while
that
we're here, because it was very
beautiful?
popular last hour.
Oh my gosh, I don't think I've ever seen anything like this before. It's so, as you said, retro, kind of, it really does kind of remind you of, you said grandma, you feel like you step back?
some of those old hand-painted furniture designs.
Yes.
Where they would have just a few little hand-painted flowers at the top of a table in an entryway or the top of a bureau.
Do you see how it looks like it's been washed as well, like a whitewashed, and that's great. And the other thing I want to tell you, as you're looking at this, we've used a proprietary process that nobody else uses to keep these really soft and supple. So you're gonna love that.
Okay,
And
now that's been your favorite so far.
That's my
our
favorite.
Fall floral. I have a favorite, and it's this beautiful stripe.
Isn't it beautiful? This is kind of what I love about this is it's a little bit classic, a little bit more modern, but because we do have that little checkered stripe down the middle, I think that softens it up and makes it whimsical as well.
This stripe could do a lot of things. It could be sort of an antique, sort of that tucking stripe, something that you saw in a lot of like old mattresses that kind of reminds me of that farmhouse look, but also could be very preppy. It could be very collegiate.
Yeah.
It could be like red, white, and blue. Reminds me of some favorite Americana designers out there. Also be kind of coastal, if you like a coastal look.
What we try to do with Emryn House is always create transitional pieces, and this is really a great example of that, I think. What I wanted to tell you what we did with this is you're gonna see that all of the prints are on one side. And when I say in one side, I mean just the outside here. But with the flatted and the fitted, it's gonna be on the outside. We did that because that makes the coziness off the charts. I didn't know that makes a difference, but when you print on both sides, that's when you get that kind of starchy feel, that kind of harsh feel. We wanted to make these really, really, really soft, so that's why we did it that way.
Okay, so we're down to all the sizes that we have available. We're still pretty good in sizing. We have everything from the twin, the full, the queen, the king. And do we have California King in our sheets? We do. How much extra should we charge for California King sizes? Oh, wait, it's all the same size. That's why some of our largest sizes are some of our best sellers. And I'll tell you why, because you know, in retail, exponentially, you pay more for King and California King sizes. There's this fabulous stripe. I would pick that up in a heartbeat. Is that not so fresh and so clean, fun, sporty, chic, modern? And then we've got our fabulous solid colors, 100% cotton sheet sets for less than $60. This is a great buy. I dare you to compare and look for a 6-piece sheet set. Look for a flat sheet, a fitted sheet, and 4 pillowcases. Usually you have to pay a little extra to get extra pillowcases, not here at HSN. So we'll go through each of our fabulous quilt shades from our Quilt Today special, and then we'll show you all the great color combinations that are possible. So we'll do that in a moment, because first we're going to show you
the weight.
The weight of this sheet.
This is, again, transitional. You're going to hear me use that word a lot with Emryn House. We want you to get this and use this all year round, not just fall. We want you to use this all year round, so we make it that perfect medium weight. This is not going to be one that you can see your hand through, but it's also not going to be one that's, look at the drape there. This almost looks like it, you know, that blanket kind of a feel. Look at how gorgeous that drape is. That's what you're gonna get. We have a 15-inch pocket with this, so if you have those deeper mattresses, it's perfect. They're pre-washed, so these gorgeous colors are going to maintain. You're not gonna worry about losing that color saturation. But as you can see, I just love doing this because it's hard for you to be able to feel at home. This just kind of shows you what the weight of it is.
And the thread count's nice too. 250 thread count. It's kind of like the sweet spot. If you get up there 800, 1,000, I mean, those are really nice, but they can be heavy, they can be stiff and kind of feel starchy and look wrinkled all the time. At 250 thread count is just really that kind of like everyday perfect comfort zone. Now that you get the flat sheet, the fitted sheet, and 4 pillowcases for less than $60, let's help you do a little decorating at home. Now, you already know if you have a favorite top of bed, what colors you're loving and how you want to mix and match these. But let's start with the blue, because I'll do these in the order of popularity. A lot of you loved our blue in our quilt set. There is honestly every shade of blue included here. So whether you want to go traditional or with a print on print, we got a lot of options for you.
But remember that TS beautiful quilt that we have is reversible. So if you wanted to go and reverse it, you can do that as well. So I would say have some fun, get the different prints that we have, because I think they play well. There's nothing better than mixing and matching your prints. And then when you reverse, they'll play back too as well.
And that's what we're calling our soft white, our blue, and we're calling this one our
Blue
medallion. Which is a really, really pretty print. Okay, so that's our blue in our quilt design. You want to grab that coffee for me?
It's going to be coffee, and I don't know, I don't know what it is about this. This just makes my heart happy. You know what? It makes my heart happy when I see this. You're not going to find this anywhere else. This is the fall floral.
Sometimes more is more.
Maybe that's what it is. I am a more is more girl, I think.
Well, you know, designers do this. They put a lot of different prints together. If they're in the same color family, you can have a lot of fun with this. You can also go with our neutral color. We're calling that one beige. And I have a surprise for you. We're going to show you, since this was your fan favorite color, we're gonna show you what it looks like on a full-sized bed, because I know a lot of you just kind of love these wonderful kind of vintage, nostalgic prints that just kind of take you back. It might remind you of something that you saw at your mother's house or your grandmother's home, or maybe you grew up with this print on a dress or a beautiful bedspread. So if you like the fall floral, I'm just gonna give you a little look right over there and kind of give you a sneak peek of what that vibe looks like. But it sort of reads from far away as a neutral. I like it. It's almost like muted.
You know what I would do with this one? I would actually have that be the showcase, and I'd have our gorgeous quilt, as I said, at the foot of the bed.
Across the bottom of the bed.
Would be beautiful.
Oh, that would look great. Yeah. If you want to do one of the quilts, again, the quilt's reversed to solid color, so you got a lot of options there. That looks fabulous, guys. Thank you so much. Our team is working so hard. I can't even make my bed once in the morning, and you guys have remade all of these beds several times over, so you've more than outdone yourself today. So that is our fall floral. So if you want to work into some of the colors that we showed you today. So which one are you showing? You're showing
I'm showing the chocolate, but I wanted to show you where we're calling. But look at when you reverse it, how pretty that floral is with that reversed. I think that's gorgeous.
Okay.
Gorgeous, gorgeous.
So we did blue, we did olive, and we did
Merlot.
Merlot is what we have on the beds. You can always go with the dusty rose for the Merlot if you like sort of the pinky peach shades, but you can also do a beige, or you could do the ivory.
The ivory, yep.
So you've got options there. And then the last one is our beautiful gray. So I kind of like this gray because I have a little bit more of a modern look to the home, and it could really be contemporary. It could be cool. It could be a little bit more kind of a high-end look in a quilt design. Or if you have all white walls and all white furniture, go for the gray and then do that beautiful stripe or a solid white. You've got a lot of options. But this is a really great value for 100% cotton sheets.
Wash them, and they only get better with age. And when you feel these, they're so well made.
Okay, we've made a mess of everything.
Sorry.
We're really trying to fold it up as we go along, but I'm not any neater at home. I know that might not surprise anyone, but we've got a weekly deal drop, and we've already launched one weekly deal drop in our last hour. I will remind you about that in just a moment or two, but this is our second weekly deal drop that we're launching. By the way, check the website, type in weekly deal drops. They launch on Monday, they end on Sunday. There's usually about a half dozen to a dozen weekly specials. They're really the value of a Today special, but a lot of them do go pretty quickly. So we're going to give you a great value on this one. This one is coming in at 60 by 50 inches. It's 20% off for our weekly deal drop price. It's a nice cozy knit throw with, you asked for it, pom-poms.
Fur pom-poms.
Furry pom-poms. You love pom-poms. You love them on slippers. You love them on handbags. And you love them on throws. And you love them on hats. We have some great color combinations for you. And this is also something you can machine wash. The one that's next to me is the Merlot. And if you did grab the quilt in the Merlot, that would be a nice accent. We have it in this beautiful cream. We're calling that ivory. And then we have it in olive.
And then that one's behind you. That one is going to be the tan. The bottom one.
And then we have the tan, and we have navy, right?
Yep, navy's right above you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we have separate samples, or are they all? I don't want to mess up your beautiful designs.
Can we talk about?
Here we go.
So there's a lot of detail with this.
This is our beige.
Yep.
Okay.
If we could show you, so this has got a very classic herringbone. Do you see it? It's called the herringbone. It's a knit herringbone, but what we did is we did a closed knit. So many times when you're talking about that herringbone, and we've got these classic lines, which are very, very different, very unique. We did a closed knit because when you're usually looking at that herringbone, they have the openings, and you don't get that coverage. You know, the air kind of goes through, and you don't really feel warm and cozy. So what we wanted to do is give you a closed knit with all of this gorgeous herringbone.
This is really pretty. This is not flat or thin or see-through or wimpy. This is a nice, rich, substantial throw. I will tell you, it feels like a cashmere sweater.
It's chenille. Yep, it's a chenille.
That's what it feels like. And then look at how substantial these pom-poms are. It's not a tiny little fringe or just a little knotted string at the bottom. You've got an entire row of pom-poms all the way across the bottom, which kind of give it a little fun, kind of whimsical vibe, but they also kind of add some weight to the bottom. So if you are doing the drapes over a chair or over a little sofa or a settee, they're so beautiful. I love that green that you're holding.
Isn't it? I know.
I love that shade. I mean, that's like an evergreen color. We're calling it olive, but I will tell you this is more like an army green, kind of a pine green color.
Right.
And you can throw these over the bottom of the bed. They could be an accent on top of the quilt.
Yep. I think this on the side of an armchair, if you've got a couch, if you do have, you can see we have it on the ladder over there. This is one of those that you're gonna use as a decor piece, but we wanted to make it so soft, so cuddly, because we want you to use it as well. And the fact that you can wash these is great. But this is what I'm talking about. So you've got those clean lines, but you've got the herringbone, but we thought, okay, we love that herringbone look, but what don't we like about it? We don't like those open, those big gaping open spots in a herringbone blanket that you don't feel warm. You get those cool breezes through. We wanted to give you that closed knit. We wanted to make it soft. When I say chenille, it's chenille. It's a beautiful, gorgeous chenille. Oh,
this
look
is
at that
only
line.
$31. I keep looking at this price saying, oh, do we have the right item out here for $31.95? Okay, we're launching the weekly deal drop right now. Here's what you need to know. We only have a few hundred in each. So this might be here today and gone tomorrow. They're supposed to last until Sunday, but I know that we'll have many presentations throughout the day. I would love for you to get yours now, and that way you've got not only maybe a wonderful treat for yourself, they're so luxurious. I mean, look at how pretty that pattern is. Look at the weave. Look at that beautiful herringbone knit. Look at the weight of this piece. For $31.95, I challenge you to find something like this at retail.
With those fur palms, which
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like that. I really love those fur palms.
Impressive.
Fur palms it's something I never knew I needed. I was like, you know what I need in my life? No, I need these fur palms.
Look at this. This is how it looks folded up, just to show you how substantial this is, how thick it is, how plush it is. And then each of these little faux fur pom-poms at the bottom, they're all multicolored, so you get that wonderful kind of authentic vibe. Of course, all done in a silky, cozy faux fur. It's just really fun and really darling. Do we have pictures?
Yep, that's the one I have at home. That is, and then my daughter, that's how I found her. She was using it, she was cuddling up, she was reading. I was like, this is exactly why you buy the blanket. You buy it to cuddle up in. So I love, love, love that you're able to get this home. There's nothing better than something that you can actually be proud of, but also use, right? I am not one of those people. I have a home. I do not have a house. That means when you go into my home, you're gonna be able to use everything that you see. Because I have 3 kids, 2 dogs.
Right.
It's not gonna be something like, don't touch that.
You can't keep anything nice around here.
But what I love about this is you can actually use it and live in it and love it and then wash it. How many times can you say that with something that has those faux fur palms? And look at the drape, it just lies beautiful. I don't know how Ellen Bunner does it. When she throws a draped blanket on, I'm like, look at how gorgeous that, I just tossed it. I literally tossed it over the bench, and that would look like something you would see in a magazine.
Yeah, and they do. They look so expensive. And if you've shopped in catalogs, magazines, even those sort of home decor outlets.
Should I put it down
Just
here?
to give you an idea, yeah. So if you're getting the olive in our today's special, look at how pretty that would look. If you want to match it back to the olive throw, you could also match it back to, I think, are we calling that cream,
This is gonna be
ivory?
ivory?
We're calling it ivory.
Oh, that's beautiful with the ivory, actually.
So you got options there. So olive was one of our biggest sellers in our today's special. You could still order today's special, a 3-piece quilt set. Of course, it's got to be navy or the ivory if you're going to do our beautiful blue quilt set. So that it also kind of breaks up the pattern of the quilt a little bit if you want a little sort of variety to the top of the bed. All right, here's our coffee. In coffee, you could do either the ivory or this fabulous tan. I mean, both of those
beautiful.
would look
I like
great,
it
right?
With the tan more.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Just adds a little bit more of that richness. I mean, these look very, very chic. They look expensive. If you've walked into a boutique in sort of a, fancy resort area, this is the type of things that you see in those little shops and you're like, oh, I think I'll take one of those home. And then you look at the price and you say, maybe I won't. Honestly, you can't even park downtown in the city that I live in for $31.95. You can't take a friend to lunch for $31.95. And then you're getting these rich and beautiful finds. Okay, what else do we have? We have the
Merlot, which I think would be beautiful.
Of course, this just
You know
it's
what,
made
though?
to go.
Actually, the Merlot and the navy's I kind of like that. I kind of like that going.
You could also do the ivory with the Merlot. And then last but not least, oh, I'm missing the gray. That was our coffee. What did I do with our gray pillowcase?
I don't know.
I don't know either. But anyway, gray you can do, obviously, it's probably pretty much, unless you want to add an accent color, it's going to be the ivory for sure.
Here. I love that with the blue. Let me tell you something. You were just, when you said I can't even take a friend to lunch, think about this for teachers' gifts. I know we've got a few months. I'm already starting to do that shopping because I don't like to have all of it all at once. We have so many teachers. Can you imagine they're getting so many wreaths that say I love my teacher. They're getting so many, you know, coffee mugs. But can you imagine giving this to the teacher, to their, I think it would be such a beautiful, beautiful gift that every time they're wrapping themselves around it, and it's a 50 by 60. This is a true throw.
How pretty.
They are just gonna be thinking of you, and maybe they'll give your kid an A.
I don't know how you do these prices. For this quality, this is what we do. We go directly to our manufacturer and we create this brand just for you. This is custom made. You will not see this again. This is a very popular weekly deal drop. So you gotta hustle, 867-665, get your favorite color. So we just launched this weekly deal drop. I've got to remind you about what we did last hour. We launched our other weekly deal drop from Emryn House. And this is an entire farmhouse village made in galvanized steel with beautiful fairy lights in every single piece. You get 5 pieces for less than $50. They're substantial. They're between 5 and I could think about 10 inches, whether it's in height or diameter. Each one of them, all you do is add batteries. You don't have to plug in a cord or a cable. They're 360-degree designs all the way around, so they can be freestanding, they can be a centerpiece, they could be a mantle. You could use these year-round, but they have the most beautiful, gorgeous sparkle. They have that beautiful warm light that glows, that will just be such a fun accent in your home. And those are very popular. How many of those were spoken for? 868-266 is your item number. Yeah, I thought those were gonna go quick. The regular price on those is $73 for a 5-piece set. And now we're doing a 5-piece set, as long as our quantities last, for less than $50. So I thought that would be popular. Okay, now I didn't know this was a thing, but I did a little research today. And apparently, fillable glass table lamps are a thing. And for all of our creative artists at home, or maybe the do-it-yourselfers or the wannabe interior decorators, you are going to love this. You will design your very own table lamp. We are going to debut for the first time ever the Emryn House 21-inch fillable glass table lamp. It comes with an LED bulb, so you're all ready to go, but you will customize what you want to put in the glass container. Whether it's seashells or stones or moss or coins or corks or postcards. You could put little twig and leaf designs, which we have available for you, or marbles or beads. You're going to have so much fun because when you get this home, you'll make it your very own. I'm gonna let our Rebecca give you a full tour because this, I think, is just gonna be someone's pride and joy.
I didn't even know this was a thing either. And one of my favorite things to do with Emryn House is I get to go in and they show me all of the things that they've curated and designed. And this one it brought such a big smile to my face. So what you're seeing, and we are selling this separately, is a 15-piece fall decor set. And that's what we filled it with here. We've got the acorns and we've got the pine cones and the leaves. They're all twined. It's very, very beautiful. But when you get it home, none of this will be in. And can I do this? I hope it's okay because I want to show you.
Please show us.
What you do is this is a wood bottom. You take that off. And so this is how it's going to come to you. This is the 15-piece set you can buy separately, but this is how it will come to you. The wood comes right off. You've got that beautiful cloche, and this is what it looks like without anything in it. Just alone, it's stunning. It's a 21-inch tall lamp. You're getting the lamp shade, you're getting the 800 lumen LED bulb, and then you get to go to town and do whatever you want. So you just saw us fill it with the acorns and the leaves and the pine cones, but maybe you're gonna wanna put your favorite candle, maybe some tea lights, maybe you wanna put fairy lights, maybe you wanna put your seashells. Christmas is coming. Maybe you're gonna wanna put some of your favorite decor, some ornaments inside, put some hearts in there. You know, season to season to season, you're gonna be able to change it. But I do wanna point out that even by itself, that's beautiful.
I love that look, actually.
It's clean and classic. So I love that you can kind of change it on a whim.
Yeah. And, you know, what's neat about it is that when you're decorating it, you don't have the light on, you can turn it totally upside down.
That's what you do. I'll do it. Yeah, you wouldn't have the light on, but I'm just gonna do it now.
Just to give you an idea, if you wanted to fill this with something like sand, you could. And I've seen a lot of this sort of obviously beachy decor here in Florida. You could fill it with layers of sand. You could fill it with seashells. You could fill it with river rock. You could put some of your favorite stones that you've collected from beaches around the world. I even found some fun ideas. Well done. You are now officially an interior decorator.
Look at that.
And you could change it throughout the seasons.
That's what I'm saying. So you could put your ornaments, your favorite ornaments, or little presents inside there for Christmas.
Sure.
You could put little hearts for you know, Valentine's Day, seashells, fall florals, spring florals, summer florals. How fun would it be to maybe even put little flags in there for the 4th of July? I mean,
yeah.
Honestly, the options are off the charts.
Right, the sky's the limit there.
The sky is the limit.
I even read that people put like little twigs and little berries in for the holidays. And then you can also maybe put in some of your favorite collectibles. Maybe you collect coins. Maybe you collect wine corks. You know, I know.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
Wouldn't that be a fun idea?
I just started doing that actually.
Oh, well, there you go.
It was meant to be.
Now you know where to put
drink
it.
more
Because you always
wine.
wonder, how do I showcase my collectibles? Maybe it's little miniature toys. You know, you could put this in a kid's room, and the kids could put some of their favorite little collectible toys. I even read that someone put in golf balls.
Oh, see, but you know what?
Because,
In
you
a
know,
den,
there's probably a golfer in your family. You probably know someone who loves golf, like my father-in-law. Hey, Phil, if you're watching.
that's such a great idea.
We could put all of his golf balls from his holes in one. Well, it might be one golf ball. I think he's had one hole in one. But you know what? You got to start somewhere. But the wonderful thing is you get a really nice table lamp, regardless of anything and everything you're going to put inside. You're going to get a fabulous table lamp. And table lamps, like a lot of other lighting that's out there, are not inexpensive, Rebecca. So what we do here at Emryn House is we go directly to the manufacturer. This is not in a store. This is not in a catalog. This does not have some kind of other fancy designer name on it. You get high quality lighting for less than $50. Of course, it will look great in a pair if you're doing like bedside tables, which we did here. And you could have a different theme in each lamp. But also with an LED bulb, that's gonna last you hours and hours and hours. You will not have to keep changing the light bulb either.
No, and it's 800 lumens, so it is really that perfect. It's not like so stark and white that it's going to be blinding. It's a very soft optic white. I love that it comes with it. I mean, how often can you get a lamp and the bulb actually comes with it? It's also got a very, very pretty lampshade. It's a great substantial piece, 21.5 inches, so that's great. How are you going to use it when you get it home? It's going to come to you just like this. This is going to be the real wood base. That's a real wood base. As you said, you would tip it upside down. I am going to use, these are so adorable. You can buy these separately. They're made with twine. They've got the gorgeous colors. We've got acorns. We've got pine cones. Take a look at these twine little leaves that we have. So this is how I'm going to do it now, because I am conjuring fall. I'm going to make sure that even though it's not feeling like it outside, I'm going to feel like it inside. But then come Christmas or Hanukkah, you're going to put your favorite decor items in there. Then look how easy it is. The 15-piece set that I'm using now fills it perfectly. Then you put the base on there, and that is all you had to do. I love what you said too. I'm a decorator. Just like that, I became a decorator. You don't have to guess. You don't have to place it perfectly. And it goes anywhere, of course, if you want to use it on your side tables, your night side tables. But I understand we even had it on the mantle. I mean, that's gorgeous.
We're showing just a few ideas. I really wanted to show you this 15-piece filler set up close. I was only able to find about 8 or 9 of the pieces, but you'll get the idea. This is also something that can be very, very expensive at retail. When you look for these decor items, this is 15 pieces for less than $15. If you guys come in on a close-up on my hand, I'm going to walk you through each one of the pieces that you get, because I think you'll have a lot of fun with this fall decor set, whether or not you're getting the lamp.
Oh, these are pretty on their
You could
own.
put these in a basket. You could put them in
bowl.
another bowl. You could put them around the house. You could put them in some of your other little sort of holders and vases and shelves. But each one of these little fun acorns is like wrapped in twine. You've got these really cool leaves that are all hand painted. So this is impressive within its own right. This is just a few of the 15 pieces you're going to receive.
Yes, you can get those and place those on a mantle. You can place those around the house. They're perfect. But if you are going to get that lamp, it fills it perfectly.
That is such a cool idea.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Even I could find something to put in the fillable glass table lamp. So who knew? It's a thing.
It's a thing. Now we
It's
know.
a thing.
And you're going to want it.
Thanks, Rebecca. My name's Sarah. I'll be with you Tuesday night for What a Girl Wants. We're back with a fabulous show with some great fall fashions and so much more. In the meantime, be sure to check out the Emryn House collection and our today's special. It's all online at hsn.com. Already the quilt set, very, very popular. But you don't have to go far. We're going to give you another look right here, right now. Our today's special.